Now with such a simulator, we can do some analysis. For example, we can just calculate how much money in total we have repaid. We have just to addition the sum of all the rows in this column, in the monthly payment, this column here. So we can use the sum function and select all the rows in this column. We can go as far as we can. We have defined that the period should not be greater than 480. So we can just input a great number to make sure that all rows could be included in it. And don't worry, after the last period of payment, there's only 0 under it. So we can just input a great number, 500 or 5000, it doesn't matter. And in this way, we can figure out how much money in total we have paid. And then we can figure out in this money how much is interest. So interest repaid. Interest repaid, it would be just the difference between the total repayment minus the capital. This is the interest we have paid. And then we can calculate in percentage how much is the interest in percentage, like this. And this is just the ratio between the interest paid divide the total repayment, like this, about 3%. In fact, the yearly rate is 6%, but during this period of a year, we have paid about the half money before the time of half year. So the real interest rate is about 3% during the whole period of the year. And we can also modify some parameters to test this simulator. For example, if we want to pay back this money in for example in 2 years, 24 months, and now this time the interest becomes 5% about. If we want to buy a house, it would be about 200,000, like this. Oh, it's too narrow for the total payment, so we have to enlarge a little this column, and then the total repayment like this. And of course it's difficult to repay the loan of money in just 2 years to buy a big house. For example, we want to repay it in 30 years, like this. In 30 years, 360 months. So each month we have to repay 1,178 euro. Of course, it's in condition of yearly rate at 6%. If the yearly rate is at 3%, and in this condition we have only to repay 838 euro by month. And in the interest and in the total repayment, it's about 33 or 34% is the interest we have paid. For we have lasted the total period to 30 years. and much interest have been generated during this period. Even the yearly rate is 3%, and during all these 30 years, the total interest is about 34% to the capital.